this is Jamie with That's Incredible, and today we're going to do some masking shading techniques with some silhouette type stamps. I have a couple stamp sets we're going to use today. I'm going to make 4 different cards. First, I'm going to use this stamp set Dandelion Wishes from Fun Stamper's Journey. I'm going to use this stamp set from Close to My Heart called Childhood Portrait. I'm going to use this stamp set from Close to My Heart called Play Day. I'm trying to decide between this one and this one. And then I also have Lovely as a Tree by Stampin' Up. So just a variety of stamp sets for you to see. And then I've also created some masks from this Avery removable ID labels, 6470. They stick on and then you pull them right back up and it doesn't tear your paper. So I've created with some of my different dies. This is a rectangle die, so I'm going to shade the inside here of this card. And then I have an oval, and I'm going to shade the inside of that. Then I have a little square that's off to the side, and then I have 2 pieces that I'm going to put on the front of a card and leave a strip in the middle to do a little bit of shading. So these are great for 1-layer cards. So since I'm making 4 cards, I am going to score 4 card bases. I have my Martha Stewart scoreboard. It's all covered with glitter. Imagine that glitter in my craft room. Okay, so first we'll score the first card base at 4 1/4, and this is 110-pound Nina Solar White cardstock. That's great for card bases. It does need to be scored before bending it, otherwise it does tend to crack. Okay, that's all I'll need my scoreboard for. I'll go ahead and take my bone folder and give these card bases a good solid crease. All right. So with the first one, I'm going to set it up and I'm going to just pull this masking right off the edge here. And I want to line this up with the top edge of my card. Okay. And then I'm going to take this other strip here and I'm going to place it along the bottom edge of my card. If I can get this, use my piercing tool. There we go. And place that right there. All right, so I'm just going to be inking that middle section. And I think that the set that I'm going to use for this first one is the Lovely as a Tree. And I think I'm going to stamp it right about there. All right, so that's the stamp I'm going to use. So I think I would like to do a sunset background. I have my Distress Oxide inks here. I have Spiced Marmalade, Fossilized Amber, and let's try the Worn Lipstick. Okay. So I'm going to start off with my Fossilized Amber. ahead and peel that masking off. And peel the bottom masking off. Wow, that is gorgeous. All right, got a little ink on my mat, so I'm just going to take a little baby wipe and just wipe that right off so I don't smudge the back of my card. All right, so while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and, this is my Tim Holtz stamp platform, and I'm going to stamp this tree right there in the center, just like that. Oh, glitter everywhere. I'm gonna actually flip this over to the rubber side. Now let's try that again. There we go. Then I'm going to take my Memento ink, Tuxedo Black, and I'm going to stamp up my trees really well. Then I'm going to come back over and press and bring it back up, and I'm going to do it one more time just to make sure I have a nice dark image. And there we are. Go ahead and wipe off that stamp so I can put that away. There we are. Move my stamp platform to the side. Now I just need a sentiment for this card. I have this stamp set from Stampin' Up. It was a celebration set, and I think that I really like this sentiment here. The world needs more people like you. I've never even used this set before. Here we are. Right there. That's a good spot for it. I am going to stick this paper in just to make sure it's going to stamp straight before I stamp it onto my card. Yeah, I think that will look good. What do you think? Add a little ink. And voila. Sweet little one-layer card done quickly. All right, for number 2. Here's our card base. And I think I will put this rectangular mask on this card. Now this mask is cut to cover the entire front of a card base. See if I can get this down without too much trouble. Let's there we go. There we are. All right. That one's ready to go. And I think for this one, I'm going to use this Dandelion Wishes stamp set from Fun Stamper's Journey. So I think I would like my background to be blue and green. Have that brush, and this is another small one. Okay. So I think for the blue and green background, I would really like to try some broken china and some twisted citron. We'll see how those go. So I'm going to start with the broken china. And I'm just going to swirl it in again using my that is blended. Time to see the magic happen and reveal that mask. So I'm going to go ahead and peel this off with my piercing tool. Get under there. Oh, that is just so pretty. All right. Got my platform back out, and I'm going to take this card. I'm going to stick it in here. Oh, I think these Fun Stamper Journey stamps qualify as rubber, so. We're going to maybe we like that better. Yeah, I think I like that. Take my Memento black ink pad. And I'm going to go over it just one more time so it's good and dark. And I think I'm going to put Make a Wish right there. boy, these are just so quick and so easy. Let's go ahead and get my next card base. This card base, I am going to use, I think I want to do this little girl. So I think, see, I have this one left and this oval left. So I think I'm going to do the oval for the little girl. I'll go ahead and peel that off. All right, and I would like the square over on the right hand side. I'm going to get that lined up. And I think we're just going to go with some blues and maybe a little bit of seedless preserves up in the background. I'm done with all these, so we'll put those to the side. have some die cuts here that say hello that I pre-cut. These are from Lawn Fawn. And I'm just going to stack 3 of them together to give it a little bit of dimension. So I'm going to take my art glitter glue and I'm going to put some glue on the back of my hello. Then I'm going to line up 1, get them all nice and lined up. There we go. And I still have the rhinestones out from Stampin' Up, so we're going to add just a couple random little rhinestones. And voila! Let's go ahead and take a peek at all of our cards that we have completed today. We have this one, this one, this card, and this one. All look totally different, but totally the same. So I hope you enjoyed my video because that's incredible.